Hello, 7Es, receiving students and teachers.
Hello, Miss Yuma.
Thank you. May sit down. All right, 7Es and receiving students. Before we go on to our topic, all right, let's just go through our previous lessons activities. All right, convert 70,000 meters to kilometers. A. B. Convert 6 kilometers to meters. Okay, A. Who'd like to convert 70,000 meters to kilometers? We are recapping our previous lessons topic, right? Receiving students. Who would like to give us the answer for A? Quickly, anyone? Class? A and B. Oh, we forgot. We forgot how to convert meters to kilometers. For A, what are you converting? A, what are you converting? Receiving students? Pigs to dogs? Frogs to pussycats? What? Meters to kilometers, all right? Meters to kilometers. A smaller unit to a bigger unit. What are you going to do? Okay, let's have Donald, your group.
Divide.
Divide by what?
Divide by 1,000, 10,000.
Okay, you're saying divide by 10,000. Good try. This group here, group 3. Florence.
1,000 divide 70 is equals to 7 kilometers.
All right, Florence said 1,000 divided by? Okay. Is she correct by saying 1,000 divided by 70? No. 70,000 divided by 1,000, all right? 1,000 meters is equal to 1 kilometer. So 70,000 divided by 1,000, what is your answer? 7 kilometers or 70? 70 kilometers. Okay, let's try B. Convert 6 kilometers to meters. This time you are converting kilometers to meters, a bigger unit to a smaller unit. So what are you going to do? You're going to multiply, all right? And what will be our answer? Receiving students, all right? Walter?
6,000 meters.
Okay, good. All right, let's just go through our answers. Okay, so A, you're dividing 70,000 divided by 1,000 because you are changing meters into kilometers. You change a smaller unit to bigger unit, you divide. Okay, here 6 kilometers, you change to meters. You are converting, or you change. Another word for convert is change. You are changing this bigger unit to a smaller unit. So when you change a bigger unit to a smaller unit, you multiply times. So depending on which 2 units you are changing, 1,000 meters is equal to 1 kilometer. So we multiply 6 by 1,000. Is that clear? Yes? 70s and receiving students? Okay. All right, in today's lesson, converting units in problem solving. We are going to, receiving students and 70s, we are going to convert the different units of length in problem solving. Now remember, when we solve problems, it's very important that we must try to read the problem carefully, understand, and see what is it asking us to do. Okay? So we're going to go through one example together. All right. All right, the problem reads, 70s and receiving students. Okay, Chief Belani's property is 840 meters long, and Chief Helagi's property is 1.5 kilometers long. How much longer is Chief Helagi's property? Okay, again, we have two chiefs, okay, Chief Belani and Chief Helagi. All right, their properties, Chief Belani's property is 840 meters, 840 meters long, and Chief Helagi's property is 1.5 kilometers long. Okay, the question is asking, how much longer is Chief Helagi's property? All right, this is an example of problem solving here. Now what is this question asking us to do? Now remember, I told you when you are solving a problem, you must try to read very carefully the problem and understand it. Okay, what is the question asking you to do? All right, there are two properties, okay? Are the measurements the same? Do they have the same measurements here? Yes or no? No. Okay, one is in meters and the other one is in kilometers. All right, one is in meters and one is in kilometers. So there are two different units here, meters and kilometers. So what are we going to do? Firstly, in order to come up with our answer, the question, how much longer is Chief Helagi's property? What do you think we are going to do with those two units? Anyone, receiving students? Because they are different. One is in kilometers and one is in meters. What do you think we are going to do to those two units? Does anyone want to try? Okay, let's just go through. All right, everyone look up here. Okay, firstly, in order for us to calculate or come up with our answer, because here we have two different units, all right? Now, what we have to do is we have to make sure that the units are the same, all right? We must make sure that we have the same units. So here we are going to change Chief Helagis, okay, property 1.5 kilometers. We're going to convert kilometers into meters, all right? So that it's the same with, the unit is the same with Chief Belanis. Class, are you with me, 70s and receiving students? So Chief Helagis 1.5 kilometers. We convert Chief Helagis property, okay, 1.5 kilometers into meters. So we did that by what? Multiplying by 1,000, all right? So 1.5 times 1,000 meters is equal to 1,500 meters. So that's easy for us to calculate now because Chief Helagi and Chief Belani's property are there in the same unit or measurement, sorry, same unit. So Chief Helagi's property is, what we're going to do is we are going to subtract to find out how much longer is Chief Helagi's property. So 1,500 meters minus 840 meters, which is equal to, when we subtract that, 660 meters longer than Chief Belani's. Okay, 70s and receiving students. All right. Again, if you look at the question carefully, you see, we go back to the question. The question reads, how much longer is Chief Helagi's property? But you see, these two measurements, two units are different. So firstly, you must convert, make sure you convert the units to the same unit, and then you can calculate. All right, 70s and receiving students. So 660 meters longer than Chief Belani's. All right, maybe we'll go through two exercises to help us. Just to stay in line with this, our learning activity, receiving students and 70s. All right, our two activities, class. The first one, it's taken from our workbook. Receiving students. All right, question 5 and question 7. Okay. Question 5, I'll just go through the questions first, class, 70s and receiving students. Again, our exercise question 5 and question 7 is taken from our students' workbook, page 8 and 9. Okay. All right, question 5 reads, okay, class, can we all read together the question, please?
How far will a 3 centimeter nail protrude through a piece of timber 25 millimeters thick?
Okay, the question reads, how far will a 3 centimeter nail protrude through a piece of timber 25 millimeters thick? Okay, the word protrude, P-R-O-T-R-U-D-E, means to stand out or stick out. I'll give you an example. So like this here, this biro, okay, is protruding through this, what do you call this? Okay. So here this barrow is protruding, meaning it is sticking out, sticking out or stand out. Okay, that's what the word means, protrude. So the question is, how far will a 3 centimeter nail protrude through a piece of timber 25 millimeters thick? All right. Your answer should be in millimeters. Okay, that's for question number 5. Question number 7. Class, read please. Question number 7. Okay, read 1, 2. Answer in meters. Okay. Here, Maria entered a 10-kilometer fun run after she has completed 9.5 kilometers. How far will Maria have to run? Your answer should be in meters. Okay, I'd like you, in your groups, please, class, receiving students, I'd like you to discuss these 2 questions, all right? Please help each other to go through these 2 questions. The instruction is clear up there. How you should write your answer. Your answer should be in that correct unit. Okay, number 5 first. Try number 5 first and then number 7. This one here. Okay, you have to. Okay, you must read the answer, read the question, the problem, and then you try and find out. Yeah, that one. But what is the answer? It should be in meters. So what are you going to do? Your answer should be in meters. So that means you will have Okay, you make sure you discuss those 2 problems together as a group, okay? What do you think you're going to do? Firstly, what's the first step? Are the units the same? If the units are not the same, what are you going to do? If you need any help, please put your hands up, okay? Why did it times? Are the units the same? They're different, so you cannot go and timesing because at the bottom it says answer should be in millimeters. There's a hint there. So if answer should be in millimeters, what are you going to do? You will have to convert that one unit, all the units into millimeters. So you see that thing is stuck onto that, whatever, that nail stuck onto that timber, 25 millimeters. So it says how far, what is that? How far will a 3 centimeter nail, stick out through a piece of timber? So it's asking for that measurement slab. Nail in stick out there. So that means you're not going to times. That's but you have to try to, you have to try and understand the question. You have to read and understand the problem first. Maria entered a 10-kilometer final after she has completed 9.5 kilometers. How far will Maria have to run? Okay, how did you get 500 meters? Because here you are. 9.5 kilometers. So, in other words, the equal to 30 millimeters. Got it? 30 millimeters. See? So you convert this one, you change this unit into millimeter. 3 centimeters is equal to 30 millimeters. How did we get 30? The 3 multiplied by 10. So it's 30 millimeters and 25 millimeters. So now what are we going to do? We're going to subtract the 2 from the 500. And you come up with your answer. Okay? Receiving students and 7As. Receiving students, if you have finished, you can go up to the board and write up your working out or show your working out on the board for the 2 problems. All right, for 5, question 5, anyone to come up and do question 5? Shannon, your group, you finish? Like to come up and do question 5? Question 5 and question 7. Who'd like to do question 7? Sorry. What? Okay, Jubilee, your group, you're going to do question 7. Okay, just go through, yeah. Shannon, you're going to do question 5. Quickly. Okay. All right. Quickly. Ruben, Ben. Okay, Shannon, please, we need you to explain.
Trees. 3 centimeters is equal to 30 millimeter. So 30 millimeters take away 25 millimeters is equal to 5 millimeters.
5 millimeters. Okay, Shannon, why did you change 3 centimeters into 30 millimeters?
Because 3 cannot take away 25.
Okay, thank you, Shannon. All right, you can go and sit down. Please give him 2 big claps. All right. Okay, we'll have... Okay, Michaeline will explain through her working out and then we go through the answers together. Okay, class, listen.
10 kilometers is equals to 10,000 meters. 9.5 kilometers is equals to 9,500 meters. 10,000 meters take away 9,500 meters is equals to 500 meters.
Okay, thank you, Michaeline. Please give her 2 big claps. Okay, class 70s and receiving students, let's go through our answers or the working out together. All right. Okay, again, listen, class. when you are solving a problem, you must read and try to understand the problem before you solve it. Okay? So here the question is asking, how far will a 3 centimeter nail protrude through a piece of timber 25 millimeters thick? So remember I told you protrude meaning stick out or stand out. All right, so here the nail is 3 centimeters. So because these two are different units, centimeters and millimeters, firstly, the hint is answer in millimeters. So what do I do? Firstly, I must convert or change 3 centimeters into 3 centimeters into what? Into millimeters. Okay, so that my units are the same. Is that clear? 7 is? So 3 centimeters convert into millimeters is 30 millimeters. What did I do to get 30 millimeters? 3 times 10. I'm changing the bigger unit to a smaller unit, so I multiply by 10, which is 30 millimeters. So 30 millimeters, I'm going to subtract it with 25 millimeters. 30 millimeters take away 25 millimeters, and my answer will be 5 millimeters. So how far will a 3 centimeter nail protrude through a piece of timber 25 millimeters thick? 5 millimeters. 70s and receiving students? Okay, let's go through the next problem. Okay, Maria entered a 10-kilometer fun run. After she has completed 9.5 kilometers, how far will Maria have to run? Now, the hint says answer must be in meters. So if my answer must be in meters, I have to convert or change this unit into meters. So 10 kilometers convert into meters is 10,000 meters. How did you get 10,000? 10 times 1,000, which is equal to 10,000. 9.5, change it into meters. 9.5 times 1,000 is 9,500 meters. So I subtract these two. My answer is 500 meters. Maria will have to run 500 meters to complete that 10 kilometer. The 10,000 meters fun run. Okay, here the answers on the screen, receiving students and 70s. Okay. For question 5 and question 7. So, again, class 70s and receiving students, if you come across problems like this, very important that you must read, understand. If the units are the same, what do? Make sure you convert, if the units are not the same, you convert the units into the same units. And then you can calculate from there. Okay, so receiving students and 70s, you have your activities, your other activities in your workbook. Please complete those activities, those exercises. All right, that brings us to the end of our lesson. Our key phrase for today's lesson is converting units in problem solving. And in our next lesson, receiving students and 70s, measuring distances on a map, that's lesson 55. Please, I'd like you to bring rulers, all right? Make sure you bring rulers, or if you have any atlases, PNG map atlases, please bring them along with you. Okay, that brings us to the end of our lesson, class. Thank you for your participation today.